Hello, 11th Indian Cine Film Festival 2023. I'm Abhijeet, writer, director of our short film Hirnaicha Aamba. We have shot this at my native place, which is in Satara. You should visit my native place. It's very beautiful. The idea behind making this film was so simple. It's really all about love and your lovers.
People like me who've lived away from their parents, their relatives, their friends for so long that there's always this constant fear in our hearts that and in our minds that basically we might lose touch with them, we might lose that relationship, we might lose that important aspect of our life that we shared once.
During the very first reads of Hirnaicha Aamba, Abhi was trying to explain to us how his shots were designed, what emotion the shots would capture. It was completely visualizable for me.
We were just getting ready for the first shot, and Aji walks in. She goes down to the camera, and then she touched my feet, and she said that you are going to make me look good, so it's important that I touch your feet as well. I don't know what that was, why she did that, maybe in a fun way, but the kind of respect that I saw, that made me realize that I'm not just shooting another short film. This is more than a short film.
Watch Hirnaicha Aamba for the film that it is, for the story that it is. We just want you to feel the emotions that this film may invoke. And that's the whole idea.
It is very relevant for today's times. The characters are very real. I believe everybody amongst us has seen a grandmom like that and probably has been a kid like that who got attached to a grandparent and loved to be with them.
Nowadays, people spend most of their life focusing on career, I think, rather than living with their loved ones. I have seen too many deaths in my life, lots of shut doors, which were very welcoming ones. That made me realize how important it is to maintain your relationship with your existing loved ones.
He explained us कि भाई ऐसा होगा, and everybody was up for it. After the script pitch, everybody just looked at each other and said satisfactorily, yes, ये करना है.
The film is made for everyone. It's going to touch everyone's heart in some way or another.
We did have a lot of challenges while we were making the film. Number one was getting a producer on board, because the kind of treatment that I had in my mind once I heard the story was very similar to a feature film. Once we got the producer, every department has a certain budget allotted to it, and everything is shot within 2.5 days, just 2.5 shifts.
Shooting a 4-day scheduled film in a 3-day span with the fear of rain was a difficult part. Need rain.
Coordination and commute during Hirnaicha Aamba was a difficult task. Sometimes we would walk to switch locations. With a tight timeline and rainy weather on ahead, shooting उन्हाळ्याची सुट्टी became a task.
It is almost impossible to get the kind of quality that we have got in the given time. But fortunately, the whole team, including the producer, the actors, all the camera crew, technicians, everyone, the ADs, everybody, while we were making the film, I just felt that everyone is sort of pushing their limits and, trying to get one step higher to whatever we have done.
So we needed a boat for one of the scenes. The boat was located 70 kilometers away from the live location. So the boat was 14 feet big and the truck was 7 feet small. You imagine itself.
By the end of it, I had a prominent realization that making a film is not an easy job. It takes a village to make a film. And there are so many moving parts, and there are so many people involved, so many emotions. Oh my God, I can't explain in words.
So the footage, the rushes we received, they were in terms of content quite similar to the script. So it wasn't a challenge there. I think due to the age of the grandmother, there were not many optional shots. Some shots were just one take. So it was a little hard to match the continuity. But I think the film works very well, and the emotions that need to come out have come out really well.
The highlight of the film for me was Subhash sir's acting, because even though he did not have many dialogues, his actions and expressions were enough to portray the message, and he was very, very real with the character.
This is more than a short film. This is something where I have to match the energy level of all these actors through my camera.
You know, every time I mention it, I get goosebumps. And that might be excitement at some level, but it is also, in the truest sense, what I feel when I think about Hirnaicha Aamba.
It was surely a team effort. We did it with all the love and help of the villagers who helped us make this happen.
So I think people should watch this film so that they will realize the importance of their loved ones.
Hirnaicha Aamba is a package of emotional epiphanies and tales of how you can keep your relationships immortal.
No matter what age group you are, you are definitely going to fall in love within these 30 minutes.
So I think you can relate to this film and find a moment that clicks with you. So yeah, I mean, you leave the theatre with a smile on your face, so I think that's all that matters.